MJ, did they start the ceremony yet?
They're still setting up. Where are you?
Got hung up at work. Be there soon.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Spider-Man. The last time we pretty much smashed up half the city while chasing down a helicopter containing some demons.
I could never give this prototype spider tracer enough range to be useful, but I did adapt the tech into my web traps, which really come in handy.
Yeah, I don't think Spider-Man actually ever uses spider tracers in this game, so that is their only appearance. But yeah, as I was saying, yeah, we chased down some demons.
A helicopter fight, trailing a crane, in the air above our teeming streets, on which it could have crashed at any moment in a blazing rotor-chopping fireball of doom. Still think the webhead's protecting people like you, caller?
Well, he stopped him, and he made sure the helicopter didn't land on him. So, it seems to me he did the right thing.
The right thing would be to call the professionals. My son serves proudly in the Air Force. He's logged thousands of hours of flight time and years of training in protecting our homeland. But he's not good enough.
Well, of course he is, but he wasn't there. Spider-Man was.
Because that's how he wanted it. God forbid he share the spotlight with anyone. That's it. I'm done pointing out the obvious. Let's go to commercials. I need a double aspirin with an antacid chaser. Now!
Yeah, a lot of stuff got smashed up, and of course Jameson blames us for the whole thing. And also here we have a demon crime right next to a spawning point of one of the pigeons. Which is why Spider-Man will talk about pigeons while beating these guys up.
Terrible pigeon wrangler. Think that's it. Everyone okay? Demons fight like men possessed.
They're down.
So now that we got that out of the way, now let's go chase after this pigeon here. Yeah, I figured I would skip to the end of the chase. It wasn't all that eventful. So yeah, before we head on over to the next story mission, which is the ceremony where Officer Jefferson Davis will get honored, we'll do some side stuff. And right here we are facing the Sanctum Sanctorum, which is of course Doctor Strange's hideout. And Spider-Man actually is supposed to have a line about strange things happening in there, but the demon chatter kinda, I guess, took priority over it, so that's kind of annoying.
Demon babies! Dad too withholding? Mom not around? Get to cry all night?
So let's beat these guys up for ruining that moment, I suppose.
Demons seem to be gearing up for something big.
I'm not sure about the physics of the webbing there, but never mind, I suppose. And we can see on the minimap that we have another backpack right here, so we might as well grab that.
Used these electrician's gloves in my first fight with Electro. Gave me the idea to add insulation to my costume, which saved my bacon more than once.
Well, yeah, when you are fighting a guy with electrical powers, yeah, you probably could use some insulation. And of course later on, when Electro powered up, Spider-Man actually built or made himself a, well, insulated suit, I guess it's called. And that is actually one of the unlockable costumes in this game, and we'll show it off in due time. Just swing around the building here to grab yet another backpack.
My Wilson Fisk Science Prize trophy. And check. I couldn't turn it down without arousing suspicion, but no way was I gonna take his money. Even though we could have used it. I did accept the lifetime supply of backpacks, though.
And right there we get our explanation why Spider-Man has 55 backpacks lying around. In the meantime, here is another one of Black Cat's stakeouts, and yeah, this time I kinda...
These cameras aren't cheap. If Felicia's really strapped, why is she leaving them lying around?
I love making you chase me, Spider. Someday I might even let you catch me. Just not today.
You kinda forgot to look at the drawings
There it is.
next to it, but oh well.
Black Cat does enjoy playing games with people. Especially me.
So that takes care of that.
Folks, you've heard me express grave concerns about the risk to civil liberties posed by the police department's crime system and their omnipresent towers. But at least the intention is to stop crimes. Now, recently, Spider-Man has been seen tampering with these very towers. And it's reasonable that my loyal listeners suspect he is disabling the towers so he can commit his unlawful misdeeds with impunity. But Spider-Man is not your ordinary run-of-the-mill menace. Oh, he's a 12th level Kung Fu master, 50 moves ahead menace. Which is why I think he's actually hacking into these towers to spy on you and me. Your only defense? Listen to my show. All the time. If he's gonna spy on us, let him hear that we're on to him. By listening to me. Every waking moment.
Yes, Jonah, that is exactly what we are doing with the surveillance towers. We are trying to spy on you.
10:30 B5. Attempted robbery of an armored vehicle.
Aunt May's recipe for wheat cakes. I could never make it work on my own.
Now, this is apparently a perfectly viable recipe for wheat cakes. If you can read Aunt May's handwriting, because it's kind of not the clearest in the world. But we have done enough stuff to level up a couple of times, so we have 2 skill points available, and that means we can now throw guns back at enemies, and that is pretty amusing. And while we are here, let's just get a couple of upgrades for our gadgets, because we have plenty of tokens for that purpose. And now that we are done with that, I think we're pretty much ready to head to the city hall for the ceremony.
There's the stage entrance. And we'll be right out front.
Sounds like a lot of people out there.
You'll be fine, honey.
The last time I gave a speech, I was in high school. Miss Steinberg gave me a C-.
Well, if only Miss Steinberg could see you now.
Hey, you got this, Dad. I mean, come on, you saved Spider-Man. I'm pretty sure that makes you an official superhero.
A superhero. Or maybe I'm just a guy who doesn't give up.
Come on, honey.
Welcome, everyone. And before I hand it off to Mayor Osborne, I'd just like to say a few words.
So?
I think this gang war may finally be over.
Like over?
I mean, there's some loose ends still to be tied up, but...
Loose ends.
Well, a truck pulled away from the scene from a company called Consolidated Shipping. Something's not right about it. I just don't know what.
Well, maybe after this we can grab some coffee. Figure it out together.
Yeah.
Well, thanks, Jim. Couldn't have said it better myself, but I'll try. We all know that Officer Davis is a hero.
But, instead of coffee, maybe we could have dinner instead. I could come over, I'll cook. Or we could, meet at a totally neutral location for a completely normal meal, cooked by professionals.
For acts of extraordinary bravery, above and beyond the call of duty, it is my privilege to present Officer Jefferson Davis with a Department Medal of Honor.
Phone call, sir.
Kind of in the middle of something here, Jim.
Sounds urgent, sir.
Fine. Congratulations, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I share this honor with my family. My wife, Rio, and my son, Miles. Without their support, I couldn't do what I do.
Yes?
I've worked many years for this moment.
Who is this?
Over the coming days, your company, your city, and everything you care about will be destroyed. People will beg you for help, but you won't be able to save them.
Listen, jackass, I get threats like this twice a week. Why don't you grow a pair and tell me what you want?
To watch you suffer.
Are you okay? Miles! Miles! Peter! Come on, Peter. Miles! Miles! Right here, just stay. Oh, thank God. Can you hear me, baby? Can you hear me? Peter? Squeeze my hand if you can hear me. Stay here. I'm going to find your father. Peter. Peter, wake up. Come on, say something, please.
And just like that, all hell has broken loose. We are now in control of Miles Morales, the son of Jefferson Davis and Rio Morales. And comic book fans will know Miles as the second Ultimate Spider-Man, who took up the mantle of Spider-Man after the death of Peter Parker in those comics. He later became part of the main Marvel universe as well.
Mom? Mom!
Miles! Hurry!
Damn it! Hurry! Think. Flipping! You okay?
Nice going, kid.
Are you okay?
Yeah. Are you okay?
I'm alright. I'm alright. You sure you're okay?
Yes, I'm gonna be alright. I'm gonna be alright. I'm gonna be alright.
Alright, Lisa.
I love you.
I have to go find Dad, okay?
No, wait. Miles, no. Miles, no!
Dad's in there. I'll find him.
Miles! Baby! Stay here! Please!
Dad's alive. I know it. He was right there. What the hell?
Yeah, at this point, Miles obviously has no spider powers or anything like that, so...
Where do you think you're going?
So he's gonna have to be a little bit careful here as he looks for his dad in all this chaos. It would seem as if that truck that Spider-Man failed to stop did in fact come back to bite us. And bad.
看看讲台那里有没有活人。还有谁听到了吗？
Gotta find a way around these guys.
没动静，接着走。
Can't cross yet. Okay.
是什么？滑鼠刚刚听到东西。
Yeah, maybe we should avoid bumping into various objects in the environment. I mean, of course, there is so much chaos going on that you would not think that the demons could hear us bumping into a cardboard box, but we'll still want to be careful nonetheless. Because we do not want to get caught.
这里没有活人，我们走吧。这只是开始的。
Dad was right there. Gotta help him. Now.
谁在那儿？
Nobody here, just go back to your patrol.
进一趟，这位安全了。
Okay, let's move.
I got you, Dad. No. Stop. No.
Enough! We have to leave. Now.
Dad. 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 Dad, no. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Do I know you?
I'm Peter Parker. I was at City Hall when... Look, I know you don't know me, but I just wanted to say...
I know what you're going through. That's what you were gonna say, right? Or it all gets easier with time. Or don't worry. It's part of God's plan.
I'm sorry. I was just
trying to help. I know.
I'm sorry about that. I don't know what I'm gonna do with him.